Emma, many congratulations. What does it feel like to be home?
Yeah, it's a really nice feeling to be home. I have been able to spend some time with my parents after not seeing them for 7 weeks. So we just had a nice meal together last night with some homemade dumplings, and I rewatched the final just to relive some experiences.
And what was that like? Were you tense rewatching the final?
Yeah, I just really wanted to let the moment sink in, and I thought that would help. But I knew exactly what was going to happen in all of the points. But watching is definitely more stressful than playing, because you feel like you have control, at least when you're playing. When you're watching, you have no control. But it was really cool to just be able to relive some of those moments. And at the end, I saw my slide when I fell, and it was quite long, and I actually impressed myself with that in slow motion.
It was a very impressive slide. When you saw your mum and dad for the first time, what did they say to you? Because well played doesn't really cover it, does it?
Yeah, they just gave me a hug. There was nothing really crazy. They have very high standards and tough love, but I think that I didn't really need anything big from them. I know that just the smallest of congratulations means a lot, and for them to say they're proud of me as well. But they were very happy to have me home.
Life-changing experience, Emma. Reporters, paparazzi outside of your house. You are instantly recognizable everywhere. Are you ready for that? How much your life has now changed?
Yeah, I actually haven't really realized, because I just came home and I've just been staying at home, spending time with my family. So I haven't really gone out or done anything yet. So I don't really see at the moment any changes.
Well, you've been super busy since that match point. You've done loads of things at New York. You've done chat shows. You've been to the Met Gala, where you looked fantastic. What was the highlight of all those things that you did because you won?
Thank you. I think the highlight of my time after the final was honestly that night of the final. I just spent it with my team in a really nice intimate room, and we just spoke about the whole 3 weeks experience and reflecting upon all the time. There was like a karaoke bus on the way back from the courts when we were singing Sweet Caroline and Mr. Brightside, and we just had a really nice meal together and discussed everything and just chatted the whole time through.
And are you still going on adrenaline? Because you were there for a very long time. You played 10 matches. You've done a lot of media afterwards. Are you still on a high, or are you starting to feel a bit tired?
Yeah, I think I'm still on a high. And when I got home yesterday, I just slept the whole day. So I think I'm just starting to recover and rest. And I think my body needs it after the experience that I've had for the last 7-8 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. Andy Murray obviously congratulated you massively, and he called it a great opportunity for British tennis. What would it mean to you if little girls and boys were picking up a racket because of you, because you are their inspiration?
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot to hear that. I think that I want to just inspire, little girls or young children to dream big, not even if it's not tennis, if it's other dreams like in school, being a doctor or anything like that. I just want to inspire them to dream big, and anything can happen. But then also for tennis, I think I just want to get across that you can be a normal kid, you can go to school, have all of the normal things and still achieve results. And I think that's my main message to all the kids out there.
It's a very sensible message as well. The Liverpool manager, Jurgen Klopp, has called you talent of the century. He said he was inspired by you. He's now going to watch a lot more women's tennis in the future. When you hear things like that, how does it make you feel?
Yeah, I mean, it's very, very nice to hear, and I'm very grateful. I think that women's tennis at the moment is extremely strong, and the depth that the game has, all of the players can pretty much win every event. And I'm really grateful to Mr. Jurgen Klopp for his comment.
Do you have a football team?
My football team is England. I'm not going into the actual team though.
Well, maybe it should be Liverpool now. You are I know you're a big F1 fan. You've always been a big Formula One fan. The drivers have all been talking about you. Lewis Hamilton said he was inspired by you and he admired your focus and determination. And you've been talking to him, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I love Formula One and all motorsports. I spoke to Lewis Hamilton at the Met Gala, and it was really cool just to speak to him. And after everything he's achieved, he's such a great inspiration. But in Formula One, I mean, I love watching all the Brits. Lando and George as well. They're all really cool to be flying the flag high for Great Britain.
And he called it also a dream. It proves that dreams can come true. Does it still feel like a dream? Has it properly sunk in yet, what you've achieved?
Gradually, I think as time's passing, you realise, but it's funny because sometimes I'll just have random bursts where I'm like, oh my God, I just won the US Open, but then I'll just go about normal and realise nothing's happened, and these bursts will just come and go. So it's a strange feeling to comprehend, but how watching the match last night helped really let it sink in.